It is officially week one, day one of the 100K project challenge. Now, the challenge is simple: 100K in 1 year and 100,000 subscribers in another year. Well, in the same year, of course. Now, there are three main rules to this challenge. Rule number one is I have to post consistently every single week for 365 days with no days off. That means no matter how tired, how sick, how lazy I'm feeling, I have to post once a week. And rule number two is that I'm allowed absolutely zero handouts. That means if I meet a billionaire on the road, he's not able to just give me, $100,000. That wouldn't be fair.
Tell him to bring me my money.
The whole point of this challenge is to prove that anybody can do it. And rule three is that everything has to be shown, even including the failures. Now, those are the rules that I set for myself. If I fail this challenge, then I must do whatever the most liked comment is on all the videos. So here's my current living situation. Now, I do have a job that pays $17.85 an hour. It is a full-time job, so I am going to be counting that money towards what I make in this challenge. So currently we are starting at $0, and I'll have like a counter somewhere over here. And yeah, that's kind of like what I'm doing. And I'm gonna try and find 3 different ways that I'm gonna make money in the next year. So these next 7 days are gonna be dedicated to that. So let's get to it. The next 7 days were quite a blur, but it consisted of waking up at 6 a.m., training until I had to go to work at either 7 or 9, and I usually work till around 5 p.m. Any spare time I had, I try to figure out how I'm going to gain $100,000 and 100,000 subscribers in 1 year. So it has officially been 1 week and my paycheck just hit, and I made a total of $2,000. Now this is kind of in the span of like 3-ish weeks, not exactly, I don't know the exact time frame, but yeah, we made a total of $2,000 and I think $98. Let me check the exact amount. That's the exact amount, $2,090. Let me focus back on my face. So not a bad start to the challenge at all. Now I have figured out kind of 3 main ways that I'm gonna make my money. So number one, this is kind of a 50-50. Originally, I wanted to do pressure washing because I spent around like $3,000 on a pressure washer last summer, but it's kind of out of season. So now instead, I'm going to be trying to do Christmas light decorations on houses. And number 2, huge shout out to Taylor. He does this. He's kind of putting me on, and that is reselling cars. He's actually really good at this. He's an extremely talented and very motivated person. He goes around. This is like kind of something I guess he used to do, but he goes around. He finds like cars for really cheap. He buys them and then he cleans them up and he resells it. Absolutely amazing idea. I'm gonna be trying to do that too. You can kind of do it at all seasons, which is why it's so great. Number 3 is going to be crypto and day trading. Now, right now the thing is I don't have enough capital to do like crypto or day trading, so that's going to be a later on the road. So I'm kind of like throwing it over there. And obviously, to go with that, another thing is YouTube money. Now, again, I'm not monetized on this channel yet, so I can't make money. But once I am monetized, that's going to be rolling into. So we're also throwing that over there. Honestly, not a bad start to the challenge. 2% of the way there in terms of the money, and 0.2% in terms of subscribers. So we still have a long way to go, but we're going to get there, guys. We're going to get there. Now, I do want to say I have a couple of videos coming up that I'm recording and in the process of recording that I think you guys will absolutely love. So be on the lookout for that. And I think that's the end of episode 1, week 1. So I'll see you guys next week. Peace.